So you were talking about how one of your one of the I guess your favorite parts of the job is to look out on the river.
Yeah, yeah. So I started working here about a year ago, and I moved down here from New York, and I worked on the river in New York and the Hudson, and I didn't get to see the view where my office was, but here I see the view. I face the river, I face the Crescent City bridges, and it's beautiful.
Can you tell us more about it?
Well, I tend to get in early, and if I get in really early, I actually get to see the sunrise over the Crescent City bridges, which is pretty spectacular.
Must be pretty.
And then, I'll sometimes I'll walk here, sometimes I'll take a car, and as I pull up here, I tell the Uber drivers, "Do you see what I work in?" It's beautiful. It's really spectacular. Yeah.
So, since you haven't been in New Orleans a long time, I guess you've recently developed your relationship with the city.
With the city, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. If you could describe New Orleans in one word, what would that be?
Um, I call it a city of extroverts. There's a million people in the city. Well, not quite a million, but there are just so many people in the city that are fun and have so much personality. And it's been a learning experience, but a really wonderful experience also.
That's good to
Yeah.
hear. What does it mean for you to work on a river? I know you said you worked on the Hudson, now you work on the Mississippi. Why do you like working on the river?
I mean, it's commerce. It's the future. It's the past. So, the river made New Orleans, much as the river made New York, the Hudson River. So, it represents the future of the city, I think, in many ways, in terms of commerce, in terms of the ability, the potential that the city has.
And with all the potential that the city has,
Hmm.
how do you imagine New Orleans after 100 years?
Well, I would say more of the same. More of the same. I think the fact that it's 300 years old and you still have so much history, it's still rooted in its history. I don't think we're going to lose that in 100 years. So it'll be more of the same, but hopefully with better, like, sewage treatment. um, but hopefully we'll have, better infrastructure, improvements to the infrastructure in 100 years. And at that point, I think it'll just be more eccentric folks who'll realize what a special place this is. But it's a wonderful city, and there's so much positive here. So I think it'll just grow in that same direction. I think people have realized how special this place is over the last, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 years, and there are more and more people coming into the city. And I think it'll be more like that.